get cooking, cooking, cooking with Amy.
Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we've got a nice light recipe for you today. Perfect for dinner. It's really quick. You can throw it together in just minutes, and it's delicious and it's healthy. A beef and bean stir fry. Also got some nice color and flavor. So I started off just using a non-stick skillet or wok and just a couple teaspoons of either olive oil or canola oil. And I'm just quickly cooking some thin strips of beef. You can use beef tenderloin if that's in your budget, maybe sirloin, or even just pick up the already sliced up stir-fry meat. We've got about a pound of that. So just get that in there and move it around. Next, I'm going to add one sliced up into thin strips red pepper, which is really good for you, lots of great color, and a pound and a quarter of fresh green beans that we've just trimmed up. I'm just going to get that going in that oil. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to work on a quick, delicious stir-fry sauce that is really easy. You already probably have most of the ingredients right in your pantry. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of hoisin sauce, which is just wonderful. It comes in a jar. It's a little bit sweet and thick. It's just yummy. You'll find it. Not hard to find. Teaspoon of sesame oil, and that's a secret ingredient in a lot of my Asian cooking. Just adds that next level of flavor. Just yummy. 1 cup of chicken stock, and just a dash or 2 of hot sauce. And that's your homemade stir-fry sauce that's just going to make your stir-fry taste really delicious. And that little bit of cornstarch in there, it's going to thicken it up a little bit. So let me just check on my beef and my beans. Now I'm going to add just about a tablespoon of fresh minced ginger and 3 cloves of fresh garlic. You can just use the jarred ginger or the jarred garlic for this recipe. It's going to work great. And once you get that fresh ginger and that garlic in there, boy, you really need to move it around so that garlic doesn't burn. Oh, you could smell this at home. It smells amazing. In goes my stir-fry sauce. And talk about, I know we're all crazy busy these days, you know, and it just doesn't seem to slow down quite yet after the holidays. So you need to get dinner on the table quick. Do a healthy, delicious stir-fry like this. I know we're all trying to eat a little bit more healthy in the new year, you know, eat a lot of turkey and ham and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to lighten things up, you got to bring something that's a little more healthy to the table, but it's got to taste good too. You know, so think about that. So basically, this is going to just start to thicken as it cooks, and we're just about there, and it's that sauce is going to coat the beans and the steak, and you saw how quick I did this. Now, one quick thing when you're doing a stir-fry, don't overcook those veggies. That's really key. You know, when you go out for stir-fry, why it's so good usually is because those veggies have a little bit of a crunch to them, and also it's the great sauce. And now you can make your own homemade stir-fry sauce at home. And as far as the rice goes, I love to serve this with, you know, on top of a bed of white rice, but you know what? It's the new year, so give some brown rice a try. It's better for you, and you're going to love it. It's got a nice nutty flavor. So serve a little bit of this on top of that rice, and then garnish it with some toasted sesame seeds that you can just buy already toasted in a jar now, and maybe some fresh scallions on top. So how does that look for dinner tonight? My beef and bean stir-fry recipe's on our website. You can also pick it up at any Festival Foods. And make sure and watch Living with Amy today. We've got some nice, light, healthy recipes for the new year. I'm going to do a Salisbury steak recipe that's out of this world, and it's light. So we'll see you Living with Amy, 9 o'clock, right after Good Day Wisconsin. Pete and Rachel will be right back.